Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Crypto Daily. Today gonna have a quick look at the market as usual. I'm gonna talk about a few coins. You can predict what the market's gonna do. And I don't mean that in long term, but very short term, it is definitely possible to predict what the market's gonna do. Secret is the news. That might not have been a secret, but there you go. Is Bitcoin Cash gonna flop? Well, if you have a look at something like this, which is on the Bitcoin Reddit, that's what they're saying the future of Bitcoin Cash is. But I'll give you some reasons why they might be surprised come August 1st. And Bank of America warns against Bitcoin. The Bank of America warns against Bitcoin. Wait. So the people that lost our money in the recession, the same people that we had to bail out billions and billions of dollars, then turned around and then used that money to pay themselves big bonuses. They're the ones who are saying that we need to worry about Bitcoin, the institution that's designed to crush them and our need on them. They're saying we should be wary about it. So they're coming from a place of our best interests in that statement. All right, guys, that's it. Sell your Bitcoins. It's over. It was a nice run while it lasted. So getting back into it, let's have a quick look at the market. So today we've seen quite a lot of growth in Bitcoin, back up to 2764, up about 7.6% since yesterday. Why? Okay, so here's the thing. The market moves with the news, okay? That is the big secret. Market moves with the news. What news came out around last night to signal this growth? Well, the signaling of the SegWit. So there's been a new lock-in period, and it looks like it's going to be the last lock-in period. So we've got a certain period of time, which is now, you can see on this blue line down here. Once this hits the 2000 mark, Bitcoin has SegWit locked in. Then non-SegWit blocks that are mined will be orphaned. Only SegWit ones will be accepted. So we'd have SegWit on the Bitcoin network. Now I got a question from one of my last videos from GoPal Online. He asks about the long-term future of Stratis. So we can see Stratis has been coming down for a long time now. And I think, going back to what I was talking about earlier, this is a sideways mover currently. It might even be a little expensive, but it's definitely a sideways mover for now, until such time as news comes out. It'll just be moving sideways until we get some news from, let's say, they announce a new partner, a new company that signed on with them. Until such a time, I don't see this really taking off anytime soon. It probably could eventually, but it depends on those types of news stories. So I mean, if you get there early enough, if you notice that there's been a big piece of news, and I mean like breaking news, if you see something really positive for Stratis, and the post was 4 or 5 hours ago, most likely the current price of Stratis would already have that good news priced in. It depends on how good the news is, but if it's, you know, if it isn't like absolutely amazing news, then yeah, the price will probably already be priced in. But if it's breaking, if you literally just found out and it's not really anywhere else at the moment, then yeah, you could get in, you buy some, and you could expect quick returns. But until such time, I see this as a sideways mover, potentially even slightly down a bit. Could be wrong, but yeah, that's just my predictions looking into my crystal ball. So is Bitcoin Cash going to flop? And you see pictures like this. There is no fork. It's even got the middle finger up on the fork as well. Public opinion of Bitcoin Cash, I think, again, is pretty low, but here's a few reasons why I don't think it is going to flop, at least after August 1st, because I think on the day of August 1st, the price might come tumbling down. Those that don't want to hold long-term are immediately going to shift hands, so it makes sense that the price could crash. Long-term holders have stuff to look forward to, and we've got a huge announcement from Kraken, one of the biggest exchanges on the market, saying they plan to support Bitcoin Cash. Not only support, not only do they plan to allow you to buy and sell Bitcoin Cash on their platform. But if you have Bitcoin on their exchange come August 1st, they will give you Bitcoin Cash. At least that's what this statement says. All Kraken clients holding Bitcoin balances at the time of the fork will be credited with an equal amount of Bitcoin Cash, which I think is amazing. Good on them for doing that. I think that's going to make them a lot of money and a lot of support from people such as myself. Kraken becomes the 12th exchange to support Bitcoin Cash before it exists. 12 exchanges, which you can see here. Kraken being one of the biggest here on this list. More to follow, most definitely. The coin doesn't even exist yet. And then we have around 6 wallets also supporting it. So it's looking, the support's there basically. So those that think that the fork will die off into nothing, I think that's kind of hopeful thinking on their part. No, I think it's here to stay. But again, I think it'll have a rocky start at the beginning, but then who knows what the future holds. Now, I was reading this post in preparation for this video. It's entitled Effects of Bigger Bitcoin Blocks on Mining. It's been known for a while that the Bitcoin miners don't want increased block sizes. I was reading this post to see if I could get any more information about why, and it basically comes down to the cost, okay? They're worried that with bigger block sizes means less money. And that's why we haven't, and that's why we don't have a bigger block size at the moment. That's why there's even thoughts that SegWit 2x, or at least the 2x part of that plan, might not take effect. They might turn around and not do it because they want the money. So how could Bitcoin Cash not succeed when people educate themselves and know this is the reason and know what is going on with Bitcoin, why we're having these poor implementations of scalability solution. SegWit is a poor choice for scalability. It makes it harder for Bitcoin to scale in the future. It might work short term, but when you need to scale again, it will make it harder. And not only that, SegWit brings in a lot of security issues as well that haven't been ironed out, and it just wasn't necessary. But I get that it's better than nothing, but potentially it's not. Potentially it's better without. So people come August 1st are going to vote with their wallets what they support. Again, I think that anything with the name Bitcoin is going to be the market leader, but I do think definitely there's a future for Bitcoin Cash. I think there's a lot of people that will vote with their wallets that they support a future scalable solution. They support being able to use Bitcoin like you would use a Visa card, like you would use a MasterCard. Because why not? Why do we need to settle for digital gold when we can have... I mean, there's the saying, you can have your cake and eat it. It's kind of silly because why wouldn't you eat your cake? But that's essentially what we're talking about. Why not have your cake and eat it with Bitcoin? Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.